Some great fun, obviously, in the bowl season. And as you watch these teams, you see the guys that we know aren't going to be in the fold next season and the guys that are coming back to college football. So we welcome in Bruce Feldman again to give us his way too early top 10. And we want it now. Who are the top 10 teams right now?
Okay, I got to preface this first in saying, as this taping, there's still some underclassmen who could declare. There are also some grad transfers who may move around. But Coach's old school, Ohio State, who I was torn between them and Clemson. Obviously, both quarterbacks are coming back because they can't leave early. The reason why I really lean to Clemson, Justin Ross, certainly Trevor Lawrence, but they are loading up on the front. 3 5-star D linemen are coming in, including the guy a lot of people think is the #1 recruit in the country, Brian Brise. I want you to point down to number 5. We just talked about the Ducks and Justin Herbert. Ooh. They really like Tyler Shuck, who's a young quarterback, really athletic, but they have loaded up on the front 7. This is probably about as much talent as we've seen defensively. Big, physical, athletic guys, what Mario Cristobal has recruited there.
Out of Southern California.
Sorry,
Matt. About that recruiting.
And they're getting from his alma mater.
I know.
No less.
And a big game, #2 next year.
That's right. Second week of the year, Ohio State's going to travel to Eugene and play the Ducks. Do you have a team that you're looking at for next year?
I think Texas A&M is a team that could surprise. If you just look at what they did this year, they won 7 games, but they had the brutal schedule. They played Georgia in their crossover game. They played Clemson. But if you look at what's coming back, their whole offense is back. Kellen Mond, guys, if he can take the next step, I think he's kind of a Heisman kind of sleeper type player. He's a really talented dual threat quarterback. And then you just look at their schedule. Their crossover game is against Vanderbilt, and they get Alabama and LSU at home. Jimbo Fisher, championship type of coach. I think this is a team that could win 10, maybe 11 games next year.
Okay, so it's January 2020. Matt's calling Kellen Mond for the Heisman.
Sleeper, man. Sleeper.
Coach, what's your storylines next year?
I like the Florida Gators, and here's why. First of all, Dan Mullen is an excellent coach. It's his 3rd year in the program. They have to beat Georgia. They got their quarterback coming back, but there's chaos in the state of Florida. Miami is down.
Yes.
Florida State's down. And when that happens, it kind of happened to us when I was down there, you start taking advantage of what that means. All those great players, you have the flagship university in the state of Florida, you start getting those guys in there. I just look for the Gators to push that top 5, maybe even higher.
And Fromm's leaving in their division.
4 linemen are leaving at Georgia, too.
4 linemen are leaving at
They
Georgia.
have to beat Georgia.
And they'll probably be favored next year with what they have returning in that SEC East. By the way, more than just a team, I always look at quarterbacks, because look at who was in the playoff this year. Experienced, quality quarterbacks. When you look at next year, who are the experienced, quality quarterbacks? It's Trevor Lawrence. It's Justin Fields. You look at Sean Clifford at Penn State. Watch out for that. Watch out for Sam Ehlinger in Texas with the new offensive coordinator and Mike Yurcich. So look for those quarterbacks as we head into 2020 here in college football.
For the best access, perspective, and personalities in all of sports, follow us at Fox Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here, College Football on Fox.